Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stronard and here is Belly's Stitches. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get in today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys where California lawmakers have finally introduced the first in-nation slavery reparation package, and this actually got a lot of people thinking, and I was just able to put up the stage. Guys, I'm just gonna roll it. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think, and do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys, so please share this video, subscribe if you've not done that already, and let's get into it.
So guess what, you all? California lawmakers introduced first in nation's reparations package. Yay! Y'all ready to start dancing in the streets and moving to California? Hold up just a minute. Before we talk about what California has done and slapped some black faces on it during an election year and called it a reparations package, let's take a moment to look at what full reparations even means, because I'm convinced most people have no clue. First, we're going to start with secession assurances and guarantees of non-repetition. And that basically involves that first you must cease the activity that led to the necessity for reparations, and you must offer assurances that said activities will never occur again. And then we move on to restitution and repatriation. Restitution, of course, is to establish the situation which existed prior to the wrongful act that required reparations to be part of the discussion in the first place. And that is going to mean a change or reversing of laws. Acts that were wrongful that led to this situation, we must restore freedom, humanity, identity, culture, livelihood, citizenships, and legal standing. And we must address wealth to the extent that it can be before we move on to number 3. Now, this is the only part most people think of when you talk about restitution. But compensation does not complete restitution. Compensation is just the monetary requirement for an assessment of the damages caused to those who have suffered under the system that must be financially compensated for those damages. And then we get to satisfaction. Satisfaction is basically an apology to the injured party from the party that did the injuring. Satisfaction is about emotional and mental damage caused, and secession and restitution and compensation does not completely address. This is where an apology falls in, something this country has never engaged in its entire history. And closing out the 5 points is rehabilitation. Rehabilitation should be provided that includes legal, medical, psychological, and other care services for the generational trauma associated with the act. Now, with that in mind, in the words of my friend Comic Detective, let's investigate. So let's get to the first line here. However, the proposed measure doesn't include any financial compensation to direct descendants of black slaves. Investigation over. Welcome to Black History Month. And you need to strap in if you're going to be following me this month, because I'm going to be calling out bullshit like this all month long. Let's get it.
See? Look what happens letting Trump back in. Y'all really want to go back to this? I don't want to live backwards. I want to live forward in what God has for us. And this is not it.
Right, seriously lovelies, these are the 5 conditions that have to be met before full reparation will be granted. Like you all know that we are in the February, which happens to be the Black History Month, and a lot of things is just popping up and people are just sharing their opinion. Like, this reparation of a thing is something that is overdue. Like, it is overdue. They really need to talk about. This is something that must have been done a long time ago, but the prolongment is just making it, as if, like, seriously, lovelies. I just want you guys to just leave your own thought in the comment section, because this is just so incredible. Like, they've been doing this reparation thing like something that is undeserving. Like, this is something that's so necessary, but the way it's going is as if some kind of people or some group of people are not even happy when this reparation thing is being mentioned, so they try to like bring out so many things to try to jeopardize it. This thing is something that is deserving. When asked, they will say that, oh my goodness, this reparation thing, the people in which had suffered during the whatever has long gone, and there is nothing like paying people that their ancestors actually suffered all of these calamities to build the city the way it is, or to build America the way it is. But seriously, lovelies, come to think of it, the slave masters who have had this wealth and have passed this wealth generation and generation yet unborn, do you think that their generational wealth is something that can be eradicated? That's why preparation, like those people that they need to be given reparation back. Because if you start talking about this happened during the olden days and during the 18s and all of that those people that suffered and all of that long ago, what happened to the generational wealth that have been created up to date? What happened to the generational wealth that have been created up to date and the people benefiting from this generational wealth? So this is why preparation is something that's even if when we keep on talking about it, a lot of people are like, okay, we should just forget about it and focus more on our lives and how to grow our lives better. It's a very good idea, but at the cost of this, if there's opportunity for us to still push it through, it's also a very nice one. And that doesn't mean that a lot of black people should just fold their hands and sit down and wait for her when they pass the bill of reparations and all of that without trying to do something for themselves. No, we are not wanting that kind of scenario or situation whereby we just fold our hands and wait for reparations to come, which we know that it might and might not come. So it's best for us to just keep on doing, we keep on creating our own wealth, keep on trying to do the ones we can do better to try to like build our own wealth. Like this one, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, and if they keep on doing their propagandas and all of that, then it's not left for them. So this is just a win-win or 1-1-2 thing. So guys, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We just here for educational purposes, guys, and I want to use this medium to say a happy Black History Month to everyone. Subscribe to this channel, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.